Hi, my name is Kimber Turner, and for those of you who watch my videos here on YouTube, you may also know me as Kimber the Ninja Whale. This is my coming out story, and in honor of my coming out story, I decided to wear this shirt, which says, Liz. I feel like my coming out story isn't the norm of coming out stories, but then again, I don't know if there really is a norm. Coming out for me was like when Lucy stepped into the wardrobe and found herself in Narnia in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. In the sense that it was unexpected, exciting, crazy, amazing, just so many things at one time. Growing up, I never thought about anyone being gay or anything like that. So being gay myself, that wasn't even a thought. In elementary school, I had boyfriends and did all the normal girl stuff. I put up posters on my wall of celebrity guys and girls, but while the rest of my friends were obsessing over how cute the guys were, I just didn't feel that way. I never thought about them being cute, and I often wondered, how could they? I tried to be like them and feel like I had a crush on some celebrity guy, but I couldn't. I never questioned why I was different, but I was young and I didn't know who I was. So as I got older, I still never gave much thought about gays or anything, but I grew up being very tolerant of everyone. I didn't have a problem with the LGBT community. I just didn't give it much thought. Until one day, a girl who identified herself as bisexual told a friend of mine that she thought I was cute. And of course, it being high school, it got back to me. I thought I'd feel weirded out about it, but actually, it made me feel confused and intrigued. From that point on, and especially then, I felt drawn to lesbians and bisexuals. Girls, of course. But nothing happened but looks across the hall between me and that girl. I just went on with my normal life. I had boyfriends and just did the normal stuff until my senior year of high school. I started talking to this girl who rode my bus. We'd exchanged numbers and texted each other for a few days and had been becoming really good friends. And then one day, I got a text from her that said, I was going to ask you something, but never mind. So naturally, I said, what? You can't just say that and not tell me. The reply was, do you think it's weird that I wish you were bi? And at that point, I was excited, in a way. But there was just so many feelings that I just couldn't explain. But I wrote back, no, I don't think it's weird, but I'm just not. I'm not that way. And then it went on to normal conversation, but I kept thinking about it. And I talked to my best friend about it, and I was telling her the whole story and how it wasn't that way, of course, and how it didn't bother me. But the more I talked about it and thought about it, I realized maybe I was. I felt very confused because everything that I thought I knew wasn't at all what it seemed. In a way, I guess, my life truly started in that moment. Because in that moment, I knew who I truly was. So I told the girl that I did like her, and we started talking pretty seriously for a month or so. And in November 2010, we started dating. I was the happiest I'd ever been. We both had not told anyone besides a few friends. And those friends were entirely supportive. But as far as everyone else was concerned, they had no idea. On Facebook, we had nicknames for each other. Mine was Ninja, and hers was Llama. So no one could find out we were talking about each other. Then one day, when I came home, my grandma asked me who Llama was, because my aunt had told her I was talking about someone named Llama a lot on Facebook. I said, no one, but she kept asking, and I was running out of excuses. Then she knew I was talking about my new friend and staying at her house a lot, so she asked me if it was her. I think she was joking, so I had no way to avoid it. So I just said yes, and she stopped for a moment and said, no, it isn't, in like a joking manner. And I said, yes, it is. Then after a few moments, she told me that she loved me no matter what. That her love was unconditional no matter who I loved. A little later down the line, more family found out, like mom, dad, brother, sister, cousins, aunts, as well as more friends. And they were all pretty much fine with it, besides a select few. And one of my family members, who is very religious, said that she didn't care I was gay, that I'm still me, and she loves me anyway. So coming out to everyone was unexpected, just like my personal coming out, but it was surprisingly good. And I know my coming out was taken a lot better than a lot of the LGBT communities is, and I'm thankful for that. Oh, and that girl I fell in love with, the one that showed me who I truly am, she's my fiance, Noelle Smith, and we've been together for over 2 years. I love her with everything in me, and I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud to be a part of the LGBT community. And I cannot wait until there is marriage equality for everyone, and love in general is accepted. Thank you for listening to my coming out story. I love you guys. Be proud of who you are, and don't be afraid to come out, because even if the people that you know around you don't accept it, there's so many unexpected people that are accepting of it, and you just feel a lot better being out in the open instead of hiding. But I'm not rushing you. You come out in your own time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.